Hello everybody, not Sporebat here. Today I'm going to be going through my Stonewood Endurance through the Homebase East, but I'd started in my menu because I just want to show you a couple things. Now you have to keep in mind that I have max durability all the way across, and also maxed out research as well. So you have to kind of take my builds with a grain of salt, because they may work for me, but they may not work for you if you don't have high durability or high research. So we'll load in here. Sorry for making you watch me load in, but I don't edit my videos yet, so I haven't got that far. And then we'll load in here, and then I never removed my tunnel. Oops. Oh, that's okay. We'll take it down and rebuild it quickly. And then maybe we'll move on to the next one in the next video. Today, not really sure. It takes a while. There we go.
We're ready to expand again. When you're ready to start the fight, select Expand Shield from the Storm Shield console.
So we'll be going over this side today. That's actually fairly easy. It's not a hard tunnel to build. Just gonna put these down for a reference. There we go. I missed. It's actually fairly easy. There isn't even much for block off, honestly. Hopefully I don't lose my materials by leaving them on the floor, but... Last one. Oh, must have missed one. There it is. That was a lot of stuff. So since we've come this far, I'll build one side and then we'll take down the other. So basically, they will spawn down here. Pretty much right here. Some, and then some out here. They will spawn farther out as well. But Stonewood spawns kind of wander a little bit. Sometimes they'll be way back here, and sometimes they're closer. So if you notice, stuff gets blown up sometimes, and then other times not. I wouldn't advise putting that stuff back, just because the spawns will break them out. So that's what I had down here anyways. I had a longer tunnel on here, and I could never figure out why it was getting broken sometimes and sometimes not. So, but now I know. So we'll start with the floor here, and all it is 2 tiles wide. 4 tiles long, and it's right off the corner of the home base here. There's the home base. So 1, 2 tiles, starts on the 3rd tile. And then we also have 2 tiles here on the floor and 2 here. And that'll actually be the whole entire path and everything for this side. And then we'll go across, we'll go over this other side later. So we'll put some walls now. So you just wall it in all the way around. And both sides. This side's just straight all the way. And then one here. And then down the center. And the last 2 are short walls. I believe it's the last 2. Yeah, last 2. So that should be our walls. Sorry, I'll slow down a little bit. There we go. Then we also have over here walls, and then a short wall in the center, like this. And then we will do ceilings now. I'll start at the back here though. And then just roof it in. Except for the very first tile in the tunnel. Don't cover that one. And here is just 1, 2 as well on this side above the floors. And then over here, that'll be our entire ceiling here. 2, 4, 8 tiles as well. Oh, this is 5 long. Sorry, I had said 4. It's a 2 by 5. It's 10 tiles. Oops. So above the first one here, we'll put 1 tile, 4 walls, and then a roof on top. All the way across, and then we'll just keep going here. And it's 6 tiles out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There, and that'll be our spawn trap and lobber shield all together. Alright, and then for block off, since it's really easy, this is all I have, is 2 edited ramps here. That's it. If you're not sure and you think that they might come through here, you can just fill this in right here. Walls and ramps. Just go wall, ramp, wall, ramp, and wall. If you wanted, but that's if you have troubles. So, and I don't. So, but I have max health and research and all that, so that'll make a big difference too. And especially if you have tier 3 everything, make sure you always upgrade tier 3. So we'll trap this one out now, and we'll start up by spawn. And spawn traps will be 6 and 4, so it's 24. And I just use all durability 1 reload ceiling drop traps.
Another weapon. Can't. Sadly, no.
last one. There we go. Now, I always put drop traps 1 tile into my tunnels. Just for propane husks and stuff. They generally don't like being zapped by high damage traps and stuff. And tire traps don't really do too much damage. They do some, yes. They pretty much here in Stonewood, if you really wanted, you could spawn trap the whole thing. Except maybe for like some smashers and stuff like that. But the tornado might wipe them out. But yes. Okay, so that's our spawn trap. And then we'll come over down here to the bottom of the ramp. And then we will put some wooden floor spikes. And I use 33s, no investment in the physical, and all durability. And you could, if you have troubles with them getting damaged and stuff, you could use 77s like this, with the heels built attached on them. But in Stonewood, you wouldn't need that unless you have like a 2 tile high ramp somewhere or something like a floating tunnel or whatever. Then maybe you could use it. So, and then we'll put wooden floor spikes on the first tiles of both sides here. So 2 down there, at the bottom of the 2 wide natural ramp, and then 2 here up top. Second tile from the beginning of the top of this ramp here. So, and then we'll put some sound walls now. So I use 1 reload all durability and 2 reload all durability for sound walls. And I will put the doubles, I think this is double, isn't it? Yes, double reload on the outside. And the single reload in the middle. Now the single reload in the middle with the heels, I prefer to put it there in case something decides to want to walk in here and start beating on that wall. I don't think they will, but generally when I put them elsewhere, that's where the single reload and the heels comes in. You'll see in the other side. So, and then down here, oh, we had walls here too, sorry. So we had 3 walls on these wooden floor spikes as well, like that. And I had 4 broadsides here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And the perks on my broadsides are double crit rating, double crit damage, durability. It probably would be better to have crit rating, crit damage, reload, durability instead. This will work as good, but just you won't have a reload, and they have an extremely long reload time. So, but it'll be okay. So, and then we have wall darts we're going to put down. Now I use 2 different kinds here. We're going to put 4 reload wall darts here. Crit rating, crit damage, reload, durability, like this. I have heels attached on them. You could put durability. I forgot to change my perks before I started the video here, but it'll be alright. So we'll put 1 on top there, 1 there, 1 here, and 1 there for the reload wall darts. And then the other wall darts I have are double crit rating, double crit damage. It's supposed to be durability. I see I didn't change this one either. It's the increased building health, but and then we'll put them here. So 1, 2, 3. You could put on these 2 the reload ones, but that should be alright this way. A little heavier hitting for something when it comes to the top of the ramp, and then you have the reload on those 2 as well. So that's okay. Should be alright. Okay, and then on the ceilings, we have ceiling electric fields. And they are crit rating, crit damage, damage, crit damage, durability.
Add this to my arsenal.
Yes, swashbuckler. It's out of your arsenal now. So 2 ceiling electric fields, the top of the natural ramp on the ceilings. And then on the floors we have tar pits. And they are all durability and heals, but you can have the durability, all durability. I have the heals attached for the same reason as the 77s for 2 tile high floors and stuff. So 2 tar pits here. And then since we have tar pits crafted, we have the last 4 tiles are tar pits as well. And then these 4 I had put freeze traps. So it's pretty much the same on both sides. There'll be a slight difference on this side because of the opening. But it is wooden floor spike, freeze trap, tar trap, and tar trap on both sides. And then 2 tar pits here. Ceiling electric fields, wall darts. So on this wall, we're going to have a 2 impact, 2 reload wall launcher. Just have to find it now. There it is. 2 impact, 2 reload, and 2 durability. You could use 3, but I think 2 should be sufficient.
More firepower.
So there, wall launcher. Since we're on the walls, we'll finish the walls. And then around these freeze traps here for this side, there's 2 broadsides right behind the wall launcher. And then on this side, with these freeze traps as well, is 4 broadsides. So we have sound walls and then broadsides. Freeze traps, tar pits. And then since we have a possibility of propane husks, I don't really like putting ceiling electric fields right here. I would put a zapper, but I think I'm going to go with gas traps instead on the first 2 here. Just then, if you do have an electric field here, an electric field will trigger about just a little over half of this tile here, or something like that. Like if they were standing on the corner here, they wouldn't get it. But if they were standing here, that would set that off. And then there's a possibility of maybe a propane husk getting hit by it. So we won't really want that. So we're going to put gas traps. So we'll put a gas trap there. And a gas trap there. And they are crit rating, crit damage, damage, reload, and effect duration. So 2 gas traps there, and then we will carry on down. And since we're on ceilings now, we will make 4 zappers, which are crit rating, crit damage, damage, crit damage, durability. and then 2 ceiling electric fields, which have the same rules. Crit rating, crit damage, damage, crit damage, durability. And we will start with the zappers, because that's next. So after our gas traps, we will put a zapper on each side. And on the last tunnel, or last tile, sorry, zappers. And then the ceiling electric fields in the middle. And that should be all of this side. So just quickly go through. We have wooden floor spikes on both sides, sound walls, freeze trap, broadside, broadside. Same thing again, broadside, broadside, freeze trap with a gas trap, zapper, ceiling electric field, and another zapper. And then tar pits in the back side. So, and then we have the wall darts on the sides, on walls. Crit rating, crit damage, crit rating, crit damage. So 4 of those. And then down the middle, we have wall dynamos. 4 of them. And these are also double crit damage, crit rating, damage, and heals. You can change all the healing and stuff if you want to durability on a lot of these traps. Unless you have issues with them beating on those walls, then you can keep them. Now mind you, this is my own tunnel. This is what I have built here for my endurance. So this is what I had finished with at the very end. I had went through a lot of versions of tunnels, like lots, especially the learning part of it. So I wasn't that good at trapping and all that till recently. It's a lot to learn in this game. So, but that's the first side. That's the left side. It's all done nicely. So it's pretty simple. So now we will move on to the other side. Guess if I don't really want metal scattered everywhere, I better put it away. Sorry, I never took down my tunnel before I started my video, but that's okay. Then you get to see it taken down as well as built. We'll just get rid of those because I know where this is. Oh, I missed some walls last time. And one more. There we go. I didn't exactly know where to cut it off when I was building, so everything should have been upgraded, but I had already built this tunnel once and rebuilt it just to make sure I knew what I was doing. So that's why there's some unupgraded walls you saw there. Basements here. Same with the floor as well. I just don't want this disappearing, otherwise I would just keep it there. You have to be careful with that. Sometimes items will disappear off the floor of your storm shield sometimes, just for no reason. It's kind of strange, but... Alright, now we have to take this down. Ow, my head. There we go. And that's the other side taken down. That's really over 5k metal. Oh wow, that was a lot. So for the other side we have... I think it's all down. Yep. start with the floor tiles again. And same as the other side. Oops. It is. It starts 2 tiles out, and then 2 tiles wide. And it starts right beside this natural ramp here at the bottom. And we will go 2 tiles wide and as far as we can, all the way to this little corner here. And then we will move over 1 tile and put 2 tiles wide here as well, like this. So it's just a little zig in the tunnel. So a 2 by 3 at the beginning, directly to the south of this little pillar thing here. And then 1 extra tile here, and then another 2 by 3 along the back side here. So that's the tunnel, so we will go ahead and wall it in. And we will put 3 walls here, and walls around the outside. Now, these walls have windows in them. And 3 walls on this side. And walls here as well. And then we have the short walls. This edit here. Guess I should have showed you that on the other tunnel, sorry. And we have 3 of them here. And then 2 regular walls here. So we'll go in the start here. So wall, and 3 walls here for timeout room. 3 more walls here for another one. And then window, and a window, and 2 walls behind. We actually don't need that to save us 1 structure. And then we just come around the corner here and carry on with walls all the way around the outside, full walls. And then after the window here is full walls as well, all the way down. So, and I'm not going to roof it in until I'm done the traps on the bottom, just because I need to get inside here. Could edit through, but not going to. So for the wall launchers, we're going to have 2 wall launchers. There'll be some timeout rooms and stuff. I'm going to use the 2 impact, 2 reload, 2 durability, just for a little extra durability. So 2 of them. Now, mind you, I always have used 3 impact, 2 reload. So if you are not 100% sure, you can use 3 impact here as well. But 2 should work. I haven't actually tested it with 2, but I know just from like watching and experience and stuff that 2 should be fine. It's just to get them in here anyways. So, and then we also have walls for the smashers. So you do a small edit like this, just the bottom 2 tiles are left and you edit out all the rest. You can also do this one like that as well. That works, but personally I use this one mostly. So, and then same with here, there are 3 of them. Just matching on the next tile over is the 3 short walls. Will be 3 stagger walls, and that's for smashers. Makes them walk over here, because smashers do not get thrown like how a husk or husky husk or anything gets thrown from getting hit by a wall launcher. they get staggered. So what happens is they will walk here, and when the wall launcher hits them, if it takes their impact down enough and they get staggered, all they'll take is 2 steps. So when a smasher takes 2 steps, he'll go 1, 2, and then he'll get hit by whatever's in here or here in the timeout rooms. Same with over here. With these small walls, then at least these traps will get them. Because if a smasher's walking over here and he takes 2 steps, he'll go to about here. And that's not good. Because then the only traps that'll be getting him is anything above him here. And wall darts and stuff if you have. So. Okay, and then here we have sound walls again.
Pass me my hammer.
So on the front wall facing the spawn, we have the single reload with heals attached. And then on the back side we have the double reload, all durability. And then you can also put another double here, double reload, all durability, and another one, I think it was actually this one. This one, yes. You could put a tile here, just so they don't walk in here. I don't know if they will or not, but I just always put a tile to be safe. And then we have one piece of block off behind here, just a ramp. You could use stairs too. Just my preference to use edited cones. So, and that's in this little nook here. And then I don't have anything on this wall. And I don't want to remove it though, because I don't want the wall launcher smashing them through here. That wouldn't be a good thing. You want them to stay in there. So you could take the floor out, save a tile. Now we'll go back here. So back here we will have wall dynamos. And they will be crit rating, crit damage, reload. Should be durability, but I have heals on them. Heals attached is for assassin tunnels and assassin husks on block off and stuff. If I put a wall dynamo just to prevent them, or well, kill them if they decide they want to beat on things, and that's why the heals building attached is on them. So that's there. And then the first 2 tiles here, on the floor we will have wooden floor spikes. And same thing, 33s, no investment in the physical and all durability. And 1, 2. There. And then inside here we will have a tar pit. Anything that gets in there is going to get stuck. And then these 2 walls behind these windowed walls will be wall darts. They will be reload wall darts. Crit rating, crit damage, reload. So we'll go ahead and place those. One here and one here opposite the windowed walls. So that way the wall darts will shoot through the windowed walls here, and they will shoot through this windowed wall here. A little extra damage that way. So now that those are placed, we can put our ceilings in. And only the second tile gets 1 tile high, and then carry on after. The whole way back to the end. So 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 ceiling tiles above this portion. And 2 here. And then on these ceiling tiles, since they are right behind the sound walls and such, I don't want to use ceiling electric fields again. Actually, we'll use two. So we'll use a gas trap again here, and a gas trap here in these first two rooms. Ideally, if you're going to use gas traps, you would want to have something to stick them here, like a freeze trap, you know, or something, or a tar pit you could put here under the gas trap. It's not really a big deal though, for me anyways. This tunnel is long enough that it handles anything that gets thrown at it. So, but if you're pressured for more damage somewheres, then always make sure you have something like a tar pit or a freeze trap underneath your gas traps. So, and the reason being, like this gas trap here, it will go off and then it'll hit whatever gets here. And then say they get launched into here, they're going to get hit by this gas trap, but when they walk back out and start wanting to go this way, this gas trap's going to hit them again. Or at least it should. So that's also beneficial. And if you wanted them to take a little longer route, I'm sure you could put one more
Let's build.
smasher wall here, but then that's kind of, it really makes a zigzag for them. I guess it's not a big thing. It should be okay. We'll try it like that. I've never had one here, but you could. And that way they're not, if a smasher gets stunned here, he's not going to get in this tile. So it's kind of a waste of a tile. Husky husks and stuff will probably get used into this tunnel here. This portion, I don't think they'll make it any further than there. Probably the only thing that'll make it back this far would be smashers. So we'll carry on trapping here now. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8 tiles on the roof. So what we will do is we will make 2 ceiling electric fields. Or should we go with 3? Let's go with 3 actually. And then the rest are zappers. So we'll have 5 ceiling zappers after. So the ceiling electric field, I will put one here, which will hit this tile, and that tile. If anything is in closer to the middle or whatever, like if they're here, they won't get hit by that ceiling electric field, but if they're here, they will. So then we will put another one here. Maybe we will only use 2, actually. Yeah, we'll just use 2. So one on the first tile to the right on the roof, and then third tile to the right in the back half of the tunnel is ceiling electric fields. And then we will put our zappers down. And every other ceiling tile will get a zapper. Come on. Here we go. So that's all our ceiling zappers. Now on the floor we will have some tar pits. And a couple of freeze traps. There we go. So we will have tar pits in all 4 of the rooms here on the side, and the last 2 tunnels in the tunnel. Last 2 tiles in the tunnel, sorry. And then on the last 4 walls here, we will have wall lights, and they will be 4 impact, 1 reload, 1 durability. You could go with wall launchers and stuff. I went with wall lights for smashers. 3, 4 wall lights. And then our freeze traps, we will put one here and one here. You probably could have all tar pits instead of the freeze traps, but I just put 2 freeze traps here. And now we will put the last wall traps here, so we need some wall darts, and they will all be the double crit rating, double crit damage wall darts. And then some dynamos since I'm crafting. And I use the damage, crit rating, crit damage build. Or perk, sorry. So 6 wall darts, so wall darts on all the full walls. And I forgot a wall back here, so we'll just add it in with the wall dart, sorry. So 6 wall darts in a nice pattern all the way around. And lastly, our wall dynamos on both sides of each of these short walls. Oh, missed that one. There we go. There, and that should be the end of the tunnel. So we have quick walkthrough, and then we will do the lobber shield here in a minute. I am thinking to change this though, but I'm not sure yet. Now we can get rid of that. I did have a sound wall here. I think I'm just going to put it back. Even though there's the natural terrain behind it, I think I am still going to replace it. It's just double reload, all durability. I won't put a heals attached one here, because I don't think they're going to touch this wall. And it never hurts to have the have a little extra. If you're running out of structures and traps though, you might not need that one. Or even this one. But I put them in there I like sound walls because I don't like propane husks. They can be rather bothersome at times. So, and then we might as well finish off the front part here. Let's pick this up. So we have 2 walls here. And then beside, I believe it was this one, I had I think it was all durability. Yes, all durability to reload with heals attached wall launchers. Might as well put 2. I was just going to put 1 because it's all I had, but just to keep them from wanting to go in there, we'll put 2. So that should be good. And then a little chunk of block off in here. Just a edited cone facing the northeast. Wall darts will shoot through it still, and through these windows. So, and then we'll do this block off here quickly, and then we'll get into the lobber shield. So just a floor piece, edit it up. So two tiles removed on the east side. This was what I had, so you could probably not have to use them. That's what I had, and I like using what I had because it worked. And then 2 stairs above the floors, 2 walls. Since I like matching, 2 ramps. Now, I did have a wall here, but I'm not 100% sure if it's needed. You could try it without it, but I had one there. So I had a lot of issues with that amplifier over there, B. That was probably the hardest one I had to deal with in Stonewood here.
Alright, I do believe that is everything for block off and tunneling. You shouldn't need a roof tile on here. And same with here, you won't need roofs at all. So we'll just start with the lobber shield here. And then we'll just go 2 tiles high from the top of these ramps, which would be 3 total. And we will carry it across all the way. Like so. Now that's 3 tiles total, so we need 1 more. We have to go 4 in total, so I'm just using floors here to get myself some standing room. So there we go, 4 tiles high. And it is 6 tiles wide, starting at the corner of this tunnel here, and this natural pillar is where it starts. 4 tiles high total from the bottom. So tile 1, 2, 3, 4. And 6 tiles wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll go up top. Now we will take our cones that are edited into ramps and place them up top here. No, come on, don't be like that. There we go. There we go. So two up and 6 wide. Now the reason being for that is sometimes you will get a spawn up here on top. And if that happens, they could possibly throw at your amplifier, I think from here. I should actually count it out here. 1, 2, 3, I believe it's 9 tiles. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe we might be okay. Might not even need that, but it's just there for safety. That's... if it's there, I must have needed it, so... And then we'll just take our floors here out that we were standing on. Oops. There we go. And we have 2 traps last place here. So we'll get out our ceiling tile again. And then we will put them 3 tiles high. And 2 of them. Right above the second part of the tunnel we built here. The first 2 tiles. We will go 3 tiles high. So 1, 2, 3 tiles up on a ceiling, and 2. So we have 2 there. And on those 2 tiles, this will be the last traps we are placing, is 2 tire traps. And all durability, 1 reload. There we go. And that should be all the trapping and the entire build. Just walk you through real quick once, just in case I missed something, as well for myself. I may do a different material next time. Oh, see, I missed something here. So we have 2 wall dynamos here as well on this little short wall. And they will be reload speed wall dynamos. The crit rating, crit damage, damage, reload, and durability. I have heals attached on them, but you can have durability on them. If you have issues with any of your walls ever getting smashed or beat on, and you're worried about them getting eventually wrecked, then put heals on. So I'm a high level player, so I have heals on a lot of my stuff because I need it. Especially in my Canny Valley when you have when you place Flex Amp, which I don't really recommend, but I did. So I like challenges. So okay, now that is everything, I do believe. Don't think I am missing anything. So after I go through all my builds that I have, pardon me, that are built in here right now, I will try my best to make them short videos, but I know that one there is not going to be fun. After that, I had someone give me a challenge, a very good friend of mine, and I'm going to be doing that with Stonewood here. And it'll be the same thing. It'll be all my amplifiers and all my tunnels, but I am going to be removing probably all of my trap durability survivors, and maybe even throwing in some random traps, you know, like some blues and maybe the odd green one and something like that. I don't know yet. Let me know your advice if you want me to do my endurance here with any other traps, like, you know, like tier 3 only or tier 2 traps only or something like that, and then I will do that. But it will take me a while because I haven't done it yet. I haven't done testing, so I will do all my Stonewood here first as it's built, the way I have it, and then after that I'm going to take it all down and I'm going to lower my power level as much as I can and remove my durability survivors, and then rebuild my tunnels and test and see how low I can go, I guess you could say, with like durability and all that, and just to help out the first time players, you know, like low level players, because I know even when I first started this game, Stonewood was hard, and now it's easy. So, but I mean, it's a huge learning experience, huge. So, but the reason being this one, since I'm over here, is going to be so tough, is I have a mat grinder sitting right on top of my tunnel. So in order to rebuild, that's going to be interesting. I'm kind of old, so I don't have the best of memory no more. So, which is why I had to rebuild this one twice to actually do it nicely for you guys. So. And then my amplifier design here is just walls all the way around. Oops. 3 on each side. And then floors all the way around, and edited archways. That's a little castle, just to make it look good. And then a defender pad up top. But I play war games in here. So when you have a level 121 husks running around, well, you might need some help, especially if you have just tunnels like this, but it handled it really well, depending on the modifiers for the daily war game as well. So some of them can be pretty evil. You get hot spots, and well, let's just say everything over here disappears, just about everything. And if you get close quarters, well, you're going to expect spawns up here. I believe it's right here. You get 1 spawn for close quarters. So I actually had a huge trap tunnel right here for that, but I removed it for this build, so I wasn't confusing you guys. So, and like, you don't have to have the little edited walls like this or anything above your storm shield. I'm sure you could just wall it in, and then ceilings above walls. You might not even have to. You could just maybe like this side, these three ceilings and walls down in the bottom here, and then maybe
3 across the side here, and you could possibly leave the back open, and even these here you could probably leave open and stuff. But for just in case, if you're lower durability and all that, you could close all these as well. So just like this, and then you know for sure that if a lobber or a flinger or something comes roaming around, that they're not going to damage your amplifier, because I had that in Plankerton yesterday. I was doing the daily war game, and my amp Homebase is actually identical to this on the top here anyways, with the archways, and I have a kind of open style on my Homebase with like no lobber shield, so I got a flinger that stands there. And in war games I only have I had just anti-air turrets, but the anti-air turret didn't have enough damage to actually shoot the husk that was thrown, so you take about 3/4 damage and keep flying. And then I do have 2 defender pads here in Plankerton, and then 1 up here, and my defenders were shooting them out, but there was a couple that did get past the anti-airs and the defenders, and they were landing kind of like, I don't know, I think they were landing right on the corner of this top tile here, so they were damaging this and they were damaging this, but the storm shield was taking damage, because when they land they make that little cloud of poof or whatever, like smoke and stuff, and that damages your objective. So if you're worried, you can close them in, and then that probably wouldn't have happened to me if I would have had it closed in. So, but anyways, thanks for watching. Throw me a like, throw me a subscribe, and I will try to come out with as many of these in a short time as possible. So, yes, thank you for watching. Throw me any comments if you want. If you want to see some other content or anything like that, just don't be scared to say it. So I don't mind anything. And if you need any questions, or you want me to do like a perk video or just basics video of Save the World, you know, for like beginners or something like that, there's a lot of information that people don't know sometimes about things, weapons, traps, you know, just all that kind of good stuff, even block off and stuff. But I'm not well versed in knowing, you know, how many layers to move husks over, and like for different pathing and stuff, right? So I just go by trial and error. All of my stuff is basically trial and error, and some learning from some pretty good friends of mine that showed me a lot of stuff, and a lot of YouTube videos, like lots. So anyways, thank you for watching, and hopefully the next video will be a little shorter. But anyways, have a good day.